that the song could really be a reflection that, life isn't easy. Getting to a dream isn't easy, but if you just take it one step at a time, which is also in the lyrics, keep that internal compass to tell you, okay, am I heading in the right direction? And hopefully the people around you will support you. But if they also are maybe not supportive or don't agree, it's also a form of them looking after you or wanting the best for you. But I hope that if ever you were to pursue what you really wanted to, that they would realize, she's happy or he's happy. And as a guardian or as a parent, as a family member, if they're happy, then I should be happy too. I hope that they would have that realization. But again, you never know. But it's about how much you're willing to give to really reach your own dream.
Got it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you for those questions, Rhea. That was such an inspiring exchange. Now let's see what our next friend from the media has to ask. Catriona, we have Adrian Pangilinan of SDFC and the Philam Film Collective.
Hello, thank you everyone for having me. Hi, Catriona.
Hello po.
Kind of starstruck. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with my question para hindi na magkano gulo-gulo. Pero so my first question is what does being Filipino mean to you, and how do you feel like you've been able to translate that into your newest single?
Thank you for that question. Being Filipino means a lot of things to me, but I suppose in this context, I could give the answer of being Filipino means that I care about my countrymen, I care about my culture, and I care about everything that makes us Filipino. I'm a cultural ambassador, but I'm also someone who really tries to uplift the lives of fellow Filipinos. And I feel that that's the message of RYF, standing up for someone, standing up for something. I mean, June is Pride Month, so RYF could also apply to promoting inclusivity and equality, could also lend its voice to standing up for education, standing up for equal rights. So that is the meaning of RYF for me. I know it started as an ode to my journey in Miss Universe, but I hope that through my interpretation of the song, it can evolve to how I see the song, which is that it means to stand up for something. It's not about being just proud of your country. It's about raising your voice for something.
Yay, thank you. And actually, if it's okay with you, somebody had asked my second question, but I'm just gonna do like a offset related one. So for your first album, like full album, what do you feel like you would call that album? The title of the album, I'm curious.
Ooh. I think it's hard to tell because the name of an album or the feel of an album really depends on what the songs are, what the storytelling is. And the kind of artist that I see myself to be is a storyteller because I do love telling stories and sharing journeys and sharing experiences. So I don't know what I would name it. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, when the time comes. Thank you. Thank you for having me, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you
Stay
so
safe.
much po.
Thank you,
You
Adrian.
too.
And thank you for adjusting your question. See, Adrian could be, in a beauty pageant as well. He knows how to adapt. Okay, now let's
Thinking
go
on your feet.
Exactly, because someone asked his question already. Now let's go to Bradford Atkins of Philippine News. Hi, Bradford. Kindly turn on your camera and microphone so that we can hear you and see you. Hi, Brad.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can. Hello.
Hi, Kat. How are you?
Hello po, I'm well. Yourself?
I'm good. I was in the Philippines when you won Binibini. I was in Bangkok when you won the Universe Crown, and I was very happy.
Amazing.
Yeah, as Miss Universe,
Thank you.
by default, you became citizen of the world, the universe rather. And with the pandemic and all, local artists are exploring other opportunities outside their birthplace, trying to raise their own flag out there. Will you consider that venturing into an international career in the future since things are changing? Maybe Hollywood.
Yeah, I definitely think. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for being there at both of my winning moments. I can attest that the energy there was something very, very memorable. So it's great that you were there. When it comes into terms of pursuing something internationally, I definitely am open to the opportunity. And in a way, I feel like many of us, including myself, are actually doing that because now social media allows us to really reach audiences outside of our home country through digital, through streaming services, through like media cons just like this, where we have friends and partners from all over the world. It really gives the platform that extended reach. So I would love to be able to perform in different places around the world, but I really feel that the way that digital has allowed us to really expand our reach for our different talents and creations, like music, like film, it's really given that opportunity to reach people around the world. So
Thank you for that answer. Regarding your song, here's my
thank you.
favorite, parts, lyrics of your song, Raise Your Flag, quote unquote. For the ones who think they cannot get somewhere, raise your flag. For the ones who think no one believes in them, raise your flag. For the ones who already feel like giving up, raise your flag. Miss Catriona, admit it or not, there were times in your life before, during, and after Miss Universe that you had your own share of self doubts. Can you let
Oh,
us in on
yeah.
that? Can you let us in on that? Like, how did you overcome it?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had many, many, and I still have them today. I mean, I think it's a completely normal reaction or experience as a human being when you're putting yourself out there in any type of way, whether it be in pursuing a new career or, a new skill or even a new workplace. There's always that aspect of self-doubt. And it just means that you really care about what you're doing. But I guess some of the most memorable moments of self-doubt and how I overcame it, one would definitely be submitting my application for Bining Bining Pilipinas because I had come from failing to get the crown for my country of the Philippines at my first international pageant. And I really gave my heart into that pursuit. And so I had the hurt of losing. And I had both support and also people saying, ay, kaya pala, she lost because ito. And so wanting to then try again, there was so much doubt and fear na parang, am I really going to have a different fate this time? Or was that first experience enough to define this entire opportunity for me? Will I even get in as a candidate? Will I even get the crown of Miss Universe? Or will I end up with another title? It was an incredibly humbling experience for me, but I realized that I really felt when I was on stage, when I was given the opportunity to utilize a platform to speak about things that I care about, I felt like I was meant to be there. And so my heart was searching for that feeling again. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? I could either live my life defined by fear and regret never having tried, or I can just try and I can fail again, but at least I can tell myself that I tried.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Brad. Wow. Thank you for the honesty, by the way, Catriona. Your answers are amazing. And thank you to our friends from the media for the questions.
Thank
We've
you.
gone from just being a recording artist to what it means to be a Filipino and then your self-doubts now. We're getting pretty deep, guys. Okay. Now let's go to the next friend from the
Yeah,
media.
super.
We have Ritzel Mendiola of Asian Journal. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, great.
Hi.
My
Mm-mm.
hi. My question is, what's the most memorable experience you've had while recording Raise Your Flag?
Ooh, most memorable experience. I think would have had to be the moment that, well, it happened this year that we actually got the go ahead that we could finally release because we actually recorded the song in the first quarter of 2020. It's been sitting in the archives for that long. So I guess yung feeling na parang, oh my gosh, it's actually going to happen. But it just felt like I'm a great believer in that things happen for a reason. And I feel like I hope that the message during this time, through everything that everyone's going through, will still resonate with them. And RYF is an anthem for me. It's very personal, the song. So I hope that people could really connect to that. And so I'm just really happy that it's finally seeing the light of day. And of course, everyone is showing so much support, which I'm so grateful of.
Okay, thank you and congrats on your single.
Thank you for.
Okay, now let's go to someone who's always with us in our media conferences, Kate Adahar of Random Republica. Thanks for being here again.
Hi, thank you, Ai. Hi, Kat. My question is, we know a lot about your journey as a beauty queen, but as a singer, when did you start singing? And did you also have that Filipino kid experience of singing at gatherings or joining contests?
Yeah, definitely. I've loved singing ever since I was little. I just never thought I had what it takes to be a singer until I was about 18 years old. Because I would just sing along a lot around the house. I would always love listening to music, and all throughout my academic life, I would always be in choir in school, and I took part in musicals and recitals, and I was lead of my jazz band in high school. So it was kind of just a common thread through my younger life. And then when I first heard my voice recorded in an actual studio, because I decided to make a cover of a song for my mom for Mother's Day. And I remember the moment that I heard my voice come through the speakers, and I was like, me? But even until this day, I have a lot of nervousness when it comes to the arena of music, because I feel like such a newbie, and I feel like there is such a need for me to prove myself in this space, because I am very grateful to have the opportunity to have this platform, mainly because I brought pride to our country through Miss Universe. But I feel ever more the pressure to really mark my space in the music industry. And it just felt very fitting to start with this song, which is actually my second release in music, comparing it to We're in This Together, which was very much a part of my journey also. So I guess this is almost, in a way, a closure of that journey before I really go off into defining who I am as an artist after my Miss Universe journey. But it just felt very important for me personally to put my spin or my interpretation on this song that was inspired by my journey. So,
Thanks. And speaking of that, how would you describe Catriona before and after raising the flag as Miss Universe?
Ooh. In a lot of ways, I feel very much the same. I just feel that the platform was enlarged, or I was given more of a reach. But my passion for what I do is very much the same, if not stronger now, because I've given the opportunity. Been given the opportunity to really travel and hear so many different experiences and stories of other people, that's really deepened my understanding of worldly issues. And it's really challenged me as a spokesperson to really up my understanding, because the world is so complex and people are so complex, and there's never just an easy answer for everything. There's never just one side. So it's really given me the opportunity to really challenge my understanding, but I'm very, very grateful for it. And just really excited to be heading into this new endeavor also.
Thank you and congratulations, Kat. Thanks, Ai.
Thank you, Kate. Okay, now we have another
Thank
friend.
you.
We have Von Belinario of One News Philippines and TV5. Hi, Von.
Hi, BJ Ai. Hi, Kat. Nice to see you again virtually.
Hi. Long time no see.
Long time no see, Kat. So, Kat, congratulations on this new single. So aside from the nationalistic and cultural vibes of this song, how personal is this music for you?
super personal. Because even though it is really inspired by the things I've said in my Miss Universe journey, when I said those things, they came from a very personal place for me. So it was an amazing experience to first hear this song, and I remember it really vividly because it was at my homecoming concert in 2019 in Araneta, and KZ and Critico performed it, and I was just blown away by the amazing job that Sir Jonathan Manalo and Trisha Denise really did in creating this anthemic song. And it was a very also full circle for me to see that, because I really believe that music is one of the greatest connecting mediums that is out there, which is why I love music so much. And to see that so many people now, with my interpretation of the song, also can really recognize and connect to the messaging, which has really evolved from my personal journey, which is where those original statements came from, surpassing the meaning of patriotism or love for country, and now to really being a spokesperson, being an advocate yourself. And I know that those are quite large, fluffy words, but really in this day that we're going through so many challenges and so many different hardships, the world needs more people to stand up. The world needs more people to get involved and to give back and to contribute. So RYF is really a call to action. And that's why it's so fulfilling to be able to put out this type of message.
Wow, speaking of message, Kat, no, of course, we all know that you have lots of fans, supporters from the LGBTQ plus community, and it's a Pride Month. So may we have your message to the community, for the community?
Yes, to the LGBTQ plus community, happy Pride Month, and also to all of the allies out there. It is now time more than ever to again redirect the spotlight on the conversation revolving around our LGBTQ plus community. I tweeted out this morning that it is a prime opportunity for us to look back on how far we have come and how far we have yet to go in the fight for equality. Because at the end of the day, that is what we are fighting for together. It is all of our fights. Because you cannot say that I, as an ally, have equality if my friends do not. It just doesn't work. And so I hope that more people could be educated and made aware of this month, because I noticed that a lot of the conversations that happen, most of the people that are against the community are those that are maybe just not knowledgeable of the plight of the LGBTQ community, of our friends, or maybe they just lack understanding, and that's completely okay. But I hope that we would be given opportunities to really raise awareness and education so that we could extend further our fight for equality this Pride Month.
Wow. Kat, sorry pahabol. What would be your participation in the Binibining Pilipinas Coronation Night on July?
Ooh, there's an announcement coming up very soon. So I'll let everyone wait for that muna. But yes, I will definitely be there.
Wow. We're looking forward to that. And again, thank you so much, Kat, for answering all my questions. And congratulations. Keep safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Ai.
Thank you also, Bon. Okay, now we have a question from Michelle Soliman of Business World Arts and Leisure.
Hi, DJI. Thank you. And hi, Catriona. I first saw you as your I first saw you at the NCCA Ambassador announcement event. That was, I think, 2 years ago.
Yes,
nice to meet you virtually, and I have to address my question too. So my question is, now that you're venturing into music, as you were also as a kid, and you also studied music before, what would you want or hope to explore as an artist and as a musician, venturing out from your time as a beauty queen with the release of the single?
Yeah, I would really love to show who Catriona is as an artist and more of an extension of who I am as a person, because I know that the title of Miss Universe has a lot of connotations with being a beauty queen, which is always looking a certain way and, you know, being on stages in beautiful dresses. It has this certain identity already. And I have loved owning that identity, and I still do in many facets of the position that I'm in. But I would really love to invite people in as an artist to know my stories as a person, not as a beauty queen. I really resonate with being a storyteller through music. And so I would think that that would be a theme in the music that I am to put out. And so, yeah, I would hope that my listeners of my music would get to know me as a person through listening to it.
My second question would be, are there plans for you to participate in any online concerts or anything of those events while we are waiting for live events?
Yes, they're definitely in the pipeline. So I'm excited for that. As ever, it will be my first online concert participation. So it's very, very exciting, and I really look forward to it.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, now let's go to Flo Galindez of flowgalindez.com.
Hi, Kat.
Hi.
Hello, sorry. Okay, sobrang starstruck pa rin ako sa'yo, and you're so beautiful. Thanks, DJI.
Thank you.
Okay, people get attached with songs, especially because of the beat, diba? Pero with this song, RYF, I hear people already mention that there are so many good lines. But we want to hear it from you. What is the best line of the RYF that make it as your fight song and the future fight song of other people?
Ooh, I love this question. Thank you very much. It's a hard question because, like you just said, I feel that there are so many lyrics and lines in RYF that resonate with different people for different reasons. One that I feel is really the chorus, and I know that's multiple lines, but it has the sentiment of raise your flag, which I also feel connotates to stand up for or do something about or take action for those who feel they can't get anywhere, those who feel like giving up. Because just in our certain current circumstance, in what so many people are going through, I feel like so many generations at each level are feeling disheartened about different things. It could be the younger generations who are having problem with their education system because the transition to online, it's not all equal access. And perhaps they're feeling very disheartened about that because the pressure to support a family is still there. The pressure to do well, to reach a certain career path is still there. Or you could have the older generations who perhaps feel disheartened because of the state of their nation or their access to healthcare or, you know, the plight of their community. So it's really an empowering message, empowering in the sense that it's a call to action of what can we do for our fellow person. And that's what I hope our RYF, the song itself, would really stir in people that listen to it. And it's an anthem. It's a call to action to be something for someone, to raise your voice for someone or something.
Okay. You're mentioning about the raise your voice, those things. Aside from being the Queen Cat of Miss Universe, what are the other best raise your flag story that is worth sharing for so many generations to come?
Ooh, you mean in like my life so far?
Yes.
Flo is definitely asking the hard question.
I would really think that it would be revolving around like, yeah, diba? It would definitely be revolving around my community outreach programs because that is actually the motivation that even led me to pageantry in the first place. It was hearing other people's stories about their plights and their challenges, things that they really came up against, the lack of support or just, you know, the disheartenedness or the disenchantment that they faced when even looking towards pursuing what they wanted to in life, or even just not having access to basic human rights, healthcare, education, support. So that's really what became my battle cry and what I saw pageantry to be an fire of. And so my journey to raising our flag on the Miss Universe stage found its heart in really wanting to do something about my countrymen to try and help. So that was the original RYF moment. It started so many things for me. So it definitely is my most memorable and probably the turning point of my life.
Yes. Thank you, Kat, for giving us RYF, and thank you for being inspiration to us Filipinos. Thank you, Kat. Thank you,
Thank
BJ.
you. Thank you very much.
Flo Galindez of FloGalindes.com. Now let's have the always energetic Albert Brian Abelido of Chicanes. Hi, Albert.
Hey, mabuhay! Thank you,
Hi,
DJ.
mabuhay.
Thank you, Kat. How are you?
Okay naman, ikaw.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yung question ko is, was there a point in your life wherein you were thinking twice of raising our Philippine flag?
Hindi naman. I don't think so, because it's always been something that's given me great purpose, because all throughout my journey in being on the international stage, or pursuing this career in being a spokesperson, being an advocate, it has always been for the goal of doing it for someone else. And that's exactly what I believe the whole message of RYF is. It's acting out on a personal basis to do something for someone else. It's a very outward motion. It's a giving action. So I don't know. It just seems like it really is present in my whole journey. So no, I don't think I've ever thought twice about it.
Okay. Yeah, kasi syempre, di ba, hindi naman perfect ang ating nation, ganyan. But at least yung
But
sense of pride is always
our
there.
people are always worth wanting to fight for a better tomorrow for them, to fight for better, access to certain things, education, to, really allow our future generations to inherit a better nation. That's always worth fighting for.
Correct. And dear, yung last question ko is, how do you feel when there are candidates or contestants who copies your performance? Parang nagiging copycat, ganyan. And somehow, sometimes they were put into a disadvantaged position because of that.
I don't know that I agree with the term of copycat. I understand the resemblance perhaps to my brand, because I was very consistent with the ear cuff and the turns and the slit in the dress. My brand was very consistent from my nationals to Miss Universe. So I understand maybe resemblance in silhouettes, but I don't feel that I can take ownership of the side part and the slit in the dress and an ear cuff. You know what I mean? It's not mine to own. And I also know in the journey of representing your country and pageantry, it is all about the girl wanting to feel her most beautiful and her most empowered and her most confident. So if that is in a style that perhaps she feels that way, then own it. And it doesn't necessarily put them at a disadvantage. I mean, people may have the recall like, oh, that's a similar dress, but each girl has her own journey. And if they've gone with that style, it means that they feel beautiful and confident in that. And who are we to say that, it affects their journey? Because it's their decision. It's their journey and how they wish to portray themselves through it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, dear, and congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Thanks, Albert. Okay, now let's go to Alan Sancon of Stars Potong.
Hi,
Alan.
DBI. Hi, Catriona.
Hi, Alan.
Hello, nice to see you again after a long time.
Opo. Ang taganda, no?
At yung tanong ko sa'yo, aside from singing, are you planning to enter also yung acting or hosting? And if given a chance, sino yung gusto mo makatrabaho on your first launching movie?
Oh, it's hard to say, because I'm definitely open to opportunities acting. Although I feel in it. Why do I say that? Because I don't feel like I have any experience whatsoever. But I would love to be given the opportunity to have like an action movie because I have a black belt in karate from when I was younger. And I would love the opportunity to like have a fight scene or something. So I guess that would be something I'd super be open to. In regards to working with different people, honestly, I would not be picky whatsoever because I feel like it would be a learning experience either way. And that is what I would need as a newcomer into that type of field. So, yun. And hi to your dog. Ang cute. Hi.
The follow-up question to you is, are you open working with some maybe on your movie or in some acting projects?
Yeah, I would be open to it. But I guess we really enjoy keeping our relationship quite private. So it's not that we're opposed to working together. I guess that it would be different, diba? Parang it's either marketing your relationship with a project or keeping it for yourself. So yun lang.
Thank you, Kat, and congratulations.
Thank
Hope to see you
you.
here in the Philippines again soon.
Yes, definitely po. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been seeing children and now dogs.
I
know.
know.
Everybody wants to meet you, Kat.
It makes me miss my dog back home.
I'm sure your dog misses you too. But now let's go to philstar.com. We have Denny Bernardo joining us today. Hi.
Hi, Kat. How are you? Speaking of copycats, I have a copycat. And also yourself.
Ganda.
Thank you.
Denny.
Yes. How's your pandemic life in Australia so far, and how is it being a recording star during the pandemic?
Ooh, well, to be honest, it doesn't feel like pandemic life here kasi sobrang swerte nila sa Australia, walang naka-mask. It's like back to normal. And I'm so sorry if you hear something noisy. There's a big truck that's passing. I hope my audio is still okay. But it's practically back to normal here. They're very strict on their border restrictions, but it's just been so wonderful to spend time with my family. I'm very close to my parents, being an only child, and I'm so used to seeing them at least once a year. And my dad, he's quite an older dad, so parang ang fear na nasa isip ko palagi, especially since last year, is what do if something happens and I wasn't able to spend time with him, and it would just the thought would haunt me. And I'm just so happy I was given the opportunity by Lord to finally go and see them, and it was such an emotional reunion. But it's been wonderful spending time with them. And then to your second question, being a recording artist during the pandemic, I mean, it's offered its fair share of challenges in regards to there's not the opportunity to really do live events or really connect with people face to face. I think there's a certain magic about performing live, and really being able to interpret a song to a live listener, which obviously we really don't have the opportunity to do. Yeah, my audio must be better since that truck passed. Pasensya na. We don't have the opportunity to do that, but I'm also thankful that kahit paano, this song has been able to enter into the homes of so many different people, not just in the Philippines, but around the world through digital and through our platforms. And so it's just a really wonderful thing to be a part of, that we're still somehow connecting, even though we're not face to face.
So my next question, are you willing to collaborate with
there all the time, people saying that we look alike, and oh my hamig. It's so funny, no? But she's doing so well. She's so talented, and it's so nice to see her that she's on her debut album. She's doing so well at such a young age. I would love to collaborate with her. That would be awesome. awesome. In regards to Miss Universe, I mean, if she wanted to, but it really depends if you really want to go in that certain direction. As with any career or opportunity, your heart needs to be invested in it. It's not just something on a whim lang. It requires so much dedication. It requires a lot of training and preparation. So if she wanted to, why not?
Thank you very much, Kat.
Thank you, Bernardo. And just to follow up on that, Catriona, I was actually the one who posted the video of Olivia reacting to you because she was also asked about you, and
You
she said
did.
all these nice things about you. Were you able to watch it?
Yes, I was super fangirling because I was just so shocked. I didn't think, because like I would imagine that with releasing new music that does so well, that your feeds and everything would just be inundated. But she obviously saw some of the tweets comparing us, or maybe she has Filipino family. I don't know how the connection happened, but it was super cool to see her talking about me. And then she even mentioned my music pot, and I was like,
Yes, she says she listens to your music. And yes, by the way,
I know.
you're Filipino too.
Right? So I'm just like, that was crazy. But I saw that video. I sent it to my friends. You're all like, really? That's crazy.
Cute. Okay, well, we just wanted to know more about your take on that. So thank you for saying that. Now let's go
Of
to
course.
someone from the Philippine Star this time. We have Charmy Joy Pagulong.
Hi. So Kat, my only question is that was there a point in your life that you feel like giving up, and what did you do to overcome it?
Hi, thank you for that question. Yeah, definitely. There's been multiple points where I felt like giving up, or I didn't feel like I was good enough or capable enough. One of them was when I was quite young. I was 21. I was breadwinner of my parents at the time, and I didn't have any new work opportunities coming in, and it just felt like I kept getting no's. Like every single opportunity kept closing on me, and I was just like, is there something wrong with me? Is there something that I don't know, nak may kulang, or am I not good enough? Don't I have anything to offer? Na parang I questioned everything about myself. I questioned if I had even made the right decision to live in the Philippines at that time. And I felt like such a disappointment to my family. And it was just a very hard time for me. But it was really through strengthening my faith, which is really when my faith journey started as a Christian, that really pulled me out of that. And also, I was introduced to volunteerism, which then introduced me to pageantry. So I all of a sudden felt na parang si Lord was guiding me talaga. You're just saying, wait lang anak, I have something for you, just wait lang, be patient lang.
All right, thank you. Yun lang.
Thank you
Charmy,
po.
for that question. Now let's go to what'sup.ph. We have Alessandra Pandan. What's up, Alessandra?
Hi, thank you, PJ. Hi, Miss Kat.
Hi.
So my question would be, if you will be given the chance to have a collaboration with a Filipino artist and sing one OPM song, who would it be? What song it would be and why?
What song it would be, I don't know, but I would love to collaborate with KZ or Jaya or even Moira. They're all cornerstone did, which is so funny because I just really admire their artistry and how they've really carved out their own sound. And yeah, you can just see that their heart is in what they're doing. As for the song itself, I don't know off the top of my head, but sana I could collaborate with them one day.
Okay, for my second question and last question, since the song is all about reaching for your dreams, what can you advise to all young Filipino artists who are trying to stand up for something and trying to prove their talents despite of the downs and fear?
Yeah, my advice would be like, it's always going to be really challenging. I can't guarantee that there will ever be a time that anything will be really easy or something will be madali lang. Because it's just how life is, no? But I would really encourage you that even though you come across those challenges or you come across people who will try to put you down or try to silence you, if you just continue to keep working towards what you want to do and keep learning, then your efforts will not be in vain. Whether you end up going to that destination that you always imagined yourself, or you end up somewhere completely different, but that just is what happened. I think that that is still considered success. Because, like, I mean, you can never just, assume or plan out where you think you're gonna go or what you're gonna do or be successful at. I'm sure everyone here can attribute to maybe studying a certain college degree and ended up doing something completely different. Or maybe they had a certain stand on something, and then through different experiences or meeting different people, their understanding started to evolve. So we're all just a result of our life experiences and lessons. So I would just encourage everyone to just keep going. Keep going lang. Please don't give up, because what an injustice it would be for you to give up, because perhaps you were meant to have a huge space in this world and to have a huge voice, and it would be such a pity if you didn't have that because one day you had just given up on yourself.
Thank you so much for that inspiration advice. Stay safe there.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you to our youngest member of the MediaCon, Alessandra Hernandez, rather, of whatsup.ph. Now let's go to Marco Polo demo of KwentoNiToto.com.
Hello po. Hello po. Mhm. Yeah, why not? He just doesn't sing much these days kasi. But it would be great too, definitely. Baka acoustic, because I just think I'm such a fan of Sam's voice in general. So something acoustic would be wonderful. Yeah, I don't know what song. Sana love song. Woo! uh, oh, I mean, it's not bad that people are a fan of another country's music and talent. That doesn't necessarily mean that if you support or love another genre or another type of talent that you less support or less love your own. I don't think it's like one in spite of the other, diba? But it was really to hopefully we give the same platforms as we do to international artists to our local artists, because I honestly really believe that Philippines has the potential to have the same artistry and the same success as Korea when it comes to their performing arts, because we have so many talented creatives and performers in the Philippines that I really feel that it's possible. We just need to be given the support and the platform to do it. Thank you. You too.
Thank you also, Marco Polo demo. And now I would like to read out the question of Ms. Renee Nuevo of Metro.style. She asks, which lyric or lyrics from the song resonates with you most and why?
Ooh, have to be the lyric of there'll be those who say we can't. We have to be braver. That was another lyric that I tweaked a little bit. Because yeah, just in anything that you do, and I'm sure in any career you're in or any position that you're in, you're always going to meet naysayers or people that question you or tell you maybe, why are you doing that? Why would you do that? Or just, putting doubt into your mind, people that say you can't or you won't. But